Hello, my dear student. Welcome back to the series about reading book in English. And here our books, our teachers are superheroes. And we are at chapter 7, A Changing Place. The next day, Benji told Freya about his new plan, expecting her to protest and need some persuading. Instead, she hardly stopped talking all the way to school, nodding vigorously and gesturing wildly all the time. The reason for her eagerness was clear when she told him about Mr. J's fake watch and the message he had received on it. Naturally, this excited Benjamin too. They agreed to put the next plan into action that lunchtime rather than focus on Miss Higgins and risk being caught in the classroom again. They would turn their attention to Mr. J. Mr. J told his class that he would not be around to teach them that afternoon, which were not totally out of the ordinary, but aroused their suspicion. Secondly, Benji argued that Mr. J had no storage cupboard in his classroom, unlike Miss Higgins, so he probably wouldn't change there. The only obvious place for him to slip from his normal teacher clothes into a secret hero outfit was the toilet for the male teachers, which were just around the corner from the staff room. If the two could loiter somewhere near there in their corridor, they could possibly catch him in the act. It wasn't easy, though. Not only were they not allowed unsupervised down the little part of the corridor between the staff toilets and the PE equipment, but they weren't supposed to be in the corridor at all without good reason at lunchtime. As they leaned against the wall and tried to look invisible, Freya's heart began to pound, and her face felt very hot. First, did the year six teacher, Mr. Wilstead, walked by in his usual brown jacket and asked them what they were doing. Freya's face became furnace and she responded first, blurting, blurting out before she could stop herself that they were the new register monitors and were just about to deliver the register to each class. What did you say that for? Hissed Benji as they walked away. Now we've actually got to deliver the register. Sorry, it was just the first thing that came to mind, said Freya as they collected the register under the watchful eye of Mr. Wolstead and dashed around in double quick time as soon as he had disappeared. Returning to the tall plant, which stood opposite the staff room, they stood with their backs to the corridor, pretending to look at the display shelves, hoping that no other teachers would question why they were there. Meanwhile, each time the staff room door opened, they snatched a quick glance inside to see whether Mr. J was still sitting down. The next person to visit the staff room was the school secretary, Miss Schofield. She was only inside for a matter of seconds. When she came back out, she was followed closely by Mr. J, who glanced up and down the almost empty corridor. Benji coughed and nursed Freya, but she had already seen him. Unfortunately, the teacher had already seen them too. And that's the end of chapter 7. Thank you very much and see you in next video.